Hi everyone. When two friends of mine, Simon and Matt, said they were going mudlarking the other day, I asked if I could tag along with them and they kindly said yes. So this video is all about our outing on the Thames foreshore that morning and what we found. Thanks for joining us. So today I'm mudlarking with Simon, Bourne and Matt. Say hi, Simon.
Hello, mud lovers.
Simon is a full mudlark. He's got a full permit which enables him to dig down, should he wish, 1.2 metres?
1.2, yeah.
Is it? Whereas most of us can just scrape down to 7.5 centimetres, isn't it?
That's correct. Yep.
And there's how many people in the mudlarks? Real mudlarks, about 50?
50 odd, yeah. There's quite a long waiting list to get in, and yeah, you have to be recording with the museum for quite a while and have your standard permit for, well, 5
over 2
years.
Is it 5 years?
Yeah, a minimum really. 5 years, something like that. So yeah, just been enrolled. So
excellent.
Who knows what happens now?
Exciting. And we're going to be doing a bit of magnet fishing too. And I've never done any magnet fishing, and I don't know how I feel about magnet fishing. I'm going to be very interested to see what we find.
Yeah, well, it's only going to be iron, obviously, non-ferrous, because you can't pick up any copper or lead or silver or gold, unfortunately. But there's cool things to be found that are made of iron: cannonballs, padlocks, guns, knives.
What's the coolest thing you found with a magnet?
Not a lot. I don't do it very often, hardly ever do it.
But, it's going to be exciting.
It'll be as new to me as it will be to you. I mean,
brilliant.
I've done it a couple of times. I found like a knife blade, but again, it's just.
I suppose it's a good way to get to places that are just inaccessible, even at low tide.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. And it's just like fishing, just like mudlarking. You just never know what you're going to find and if you're going to be lucky or not. So it's just a case of trying it and seeing what we pull out.
Okay. Great, thanks, Simon. Well, we will see what we find.
Go. So
there's a mat over there. The tide's just on its way out, so we've got a bit of time to search around here. Lovely old pipe bowls just here under the stone. It's a very nice early pipe bowl here, 17th, maybe mid-17th century. And here's a nice cod bottle marble. Just found this little bit of metal, and I don't know whether it's just a coiled up piece of metal or whether it's a button. It's a loop, I'm not sure. Simon just found what is it, Simon?
It's an inkwell, stoneware inkwell. Hopefully it's complete. It might be broken. We don't know until
that's nice.
Until we reveal. It should just pop out. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
is it complete?
Yeah, it's complete.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Nice one.
Overkill on the gloves.
Beautiful. Wonder who used that to write a novel.
Who knows, or a letter.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Read anything.
So Simon has found something. What have you found, Simon?
This is a 17th century trader's token. So it's as found, so we need to clean it up and see what it says. But there'll be... Oh, imagine.
Oh yeah, you can see something around there. I'm going to take a photograph of it in a minute. And I'm going to go right in. It's quite good, this camera, actually. Oh yeah, look. Has it got anything on the other side?
something.
Yeah, it has.
I'm still not quite sure what it is. It looks like it's part of it. Part of me thinks it might be a roast farthing. Now I'm looking at it again, but until we clean it up, we won't know. So,
Yeah, I've got a nice little ink bottle. Would you say that is? It's like
I'd say so.
Stoneware ink bottle.
Yep, pork pie.
Oh, pork pie. Is that
Pork
what it
pie.
is?
That's the nickname of it because it looks like a pork pie.
Yeah, it does. I'm looking forward to that. Great. Very pleased with that. So there's a bullet down here. Let's get my trowel. Here it is. Like a 303 round. I've just found an adorable little ceramic dog. Part of, anyway. Badge down here. Itchy. And down here I can see like an ink pot, and it looks glass. I have a feeling that it's broken, but let's have a look, see if we can get it out. Oh, it's not broken. Ooh. At least it's staying together. It's a beautiful glass ink pot. Beautiful. So we're going to do a little roundup now of what we found. You had a good day, Simon?
Yeah, pretty good actually. Yeah, not too bad. Not bad considering.
Okay, let's see. What have you got?
Well, we've got usual pipes, pipes and pottery. Got a nice little, a lot of Chinese ware. Oops. Usual, throw it down.
That's
Nice
nice.
Chinese
Little
pottery.
design. That's Chinese, is it?
I believe so. Nice marble.
Oh, that's a beautiful marble.
It might even be a door stopper because there's something there which looks like it might be not door stopper, handle.
A handle.
But yeah, still pretty cool. Nice flattened. I don't know if it was meant to be like that, but it's a air raid
Precaution. ARP.
ARP, yeah,
You see the ARP there.
That's correct, yeah, ARP.
So an air raid precaution. Warden would have worn that, I suppose. It's a lot bigger because I've got a little tiny ARP button. I wonder if that one's from a
an overcoat or something.
Yeah, maybe. It's nice.
Yeah. Some even smaller stuff on here.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look at the smaller stuff.
That's a little lead, maybe 18th century trade token.
Let me zoom in on that. Oh, there.
That's it, yeah, you can see how small it is.
It's tiny.
Cross and pellet design, so mimics medieval coins, but I think it might be a bit later, so 1700s.
What do they use them for?
Small change. Yeah, a bit like, you know, for getting change off of various merchants and vendors and stuff. The short change was, small change was in pretty short supply, which they used to make their own. Well,
So that's a trader's token as well.
I think so. It's hard to tell just yet because it's still yet to be clean. But it's either a trader's token or possibly a farthing.
Something on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be really interesting to see what it says.
I think now, just looking at it again, I think I can see the word Carol at the top.
Okay. Oh, that's what you thought might have been a trader's token.
Yeah.
So
and
now
now I think it's a rose farthing. I think it's Charles I. Still a cool find.
Yeah.
But I think I can see the word Carol at the top, which
would indicate that it's a rose farthing.
which is what he was called on a Saturday.
What century was Charles?
He was 17th, so
17th.
mid 1600s, something like that. But I'll clean it up again and show you. But it just shows you, you know.
Beautiful. Oh, and you've got a tiny head.
Just the way I'm made.
I've got...
Yeah, it's a cavalryman lead toy, so that would have been obviously part of a bigger little statuette.
That's gorgeous. I've got a little head, a little bit like that as well. Okay, and there's the...
There's a little rose farthing there as well, so that's Charles I. Rose farthing.
They're so tiny that it's amazing really that you've found them.
I know. You've got to have a beady eye in this game. I'll turn that over. I'm not sure there's much on the other side, but no, it's been washing around for quite a few years, but you can just make out the rose on that side.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a bit of decorated lead or something like that.
Oh yes, a bit of design on it.
Not sure what that would have been. Maybe a beaker or something. Or I don't know.
What's that?
Not sure. Got to clean that up. Might be a coin or something, but just one of those keepers you just hold on to, clean it up, and see if it's anything when you get home. But also we found a bit of we find a lot of these strange little hooks.
Yeah.
And they can either be off of suspenders or corsets. Not quite sure.
But that one's got a maker's mark on it.
It's got a name on it. So with a bit of research, we should be able to find out, hopefully, who the guy is. It says
something Avery.
Yeah, MG Avery or MC, and then maybe registered or something like that. Maybe a pattern or something like that. So we can find out for sure what it is. I think it's probably off a corset or suspenders. It's going to be like early 20th century stuff. But to find one with a maker's mark on it, we can do a bit of
investigation, a bit of research. What else have we got there? Button.
Yeah, just
a little button.
Bit of rolled lead. You never know. They could be. Sometimes have been known to have things written on the inside of them. They do go back to Roman times. So if I'm careful enough, I can unwrap it. If there's anything interesting on it, I'll let you know.
Like
but I've found quite a lot of these, and nothing yet has shown any writing on the inside. But it is known that Roman prayers and curses and stuff were put on the inside of lead and rolled up and thrown away. So.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks very much. You've had a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Special slab there.
It's my presenting slab.
Yeah, I like that.
Show the contrast of the comments.
Thanks. Okay, well, let's see what Matt has found. Wow, Matt's like laying out a whole kilometre of finds. So I'm going to go over and see what Matt has found. This is Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Oh yeah, you're right.
How long have you been mudlarking, Matt?
About 4 years now.
4 years. Right, and you have quite an amazing display here.
Yeah, we've had a good morning.
So what have you got?
They're probably best finds. These ones here.
Oh, let's have a look.
So we've got that one, which is a Royal Artillery button.
Ooh, that's nice. Oh yeah, with the 3 cannons on.
Yeah, although one of them's missing. We think this little coin here is a Roman coin, but we're going to have a look at that closer when we get back home.
That is... I've never found anything Roman. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh yeah, you see the detail on there.
It's in good condition as well.
Yeah, very good condition. Have a look at the other side. I wonder how old that is. Beautiful.
And we've got this, which is part of a cuff link. Probably think that's late Georgian.
Late Georgian. And it's got something on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's a figure.
You move your hand, bring your hand up here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's got like a little... Can I have a look?
Of course you can.
It's got a profile on it, hasn't it? Something written at the top. Wonderful.
And we've got a couple of... This is part of a buckle.
Oh yeah. Part of a buckle.
And another part of the buckle as well.
Yep.
I think that one's possibly a ring. Right.
Oh yeah. A little child's ring. Oh, beauty.
And we've got a lead token there.
Oh yes, a bit like Simon's one,
Yes,
but
yeah.
a bit bigger. Yeah.
And this we think is another token. It's got a spade design on it, but again we'll have to clean that up.
Oh, nice.
Get home. And then the usual stuff that you get.
Okay.
Lots of 1p's and 2p's.
Yeah. Enough to pay for the parking.
Yeah, a couple of half pennies from 1948, I think those two are.
Oh, 1948 ones?
Yeah.
Halfpennies, are they?
Yeah. We've got a nice spoon that belongs to the Port of London Authority.
PLA spoon. Very good.
Half a dozen buttons, different ages and era.
Oh, let's see. Oh, you've done really well, haven't you?
That's been a good morning.
Look at those.
We've got some of these ones with the longer shanks have got some age to them. Usually get always on the foreshore. Bullet shell casing from bullets. There's a very small piece of child's farmyard fence. And this one, which is
Oh, what's that?
That's probably medieval, and that's normally from a belt, sort of belt fixing.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, a belt stud for decoration. We've got another stud here that's normally on sort of animal harnesses. Little brooch.
Brooch. Nice.
Possibly off of a bracelet. Not sure on the age on
Yeah, it might have had little paste stones in it, in those little holes, perhaps.
Yeah. Some fly buttons.
Oh, some buttons. It's fun with buttons, isn't it? Especially if
Yeah.
you get the name on. That one's got a tailor on it.
And some lead seals.
Some more lead seals.
Bag seals, some musket balls
Musket balls.
and pistol shot.
Keys.
Yep, some keys, some 5p's.
Oh, and a little
Number 2
little
key cover.
key cover.
I'm assuming these are the similar, they're identical. Probably key
And a lock.
covers as well, yeah.
Wow, you've done pretty well.
So, yeah. And then a drone
Oh, a drone.
as well.
I wonder if it works.
And a pot lid. So not a bad morning.
Yeah, brilliant morning. But now, for my finds.
Yep, and now Nick's going to show us what she found today.
Okay, right, here we are. So,
Wow, look at all that.
yeah, quite a lot of pottery. Some very old pipe bowls.
Very nice.
It's nice, isn't it? What would you say that would be mid-17th century? Do
Yeah,
you
maybe a
think?
bit. Yeah, maybe a bit.
Maybe even earlier.
Yeah, 1650.
What else have I got? I've got this lovely little dog.
Nice, sweet.
Yeah, he is missing his nose.
Oh,
But still. I've got a committee badge. I'm a member of the committee.
you are now.
Yeah, I know. Various bits of ammunition. So probably
Yeah.
303, do you think, that one?
I reckon so. Yeah, a bit large, isn't it, for a 303?
Yeah, possibly.
But might be a date on the bottom of that. Yeah.
What else have I got? Oh, where's those little buttons gone? Oh, where are they? I was hiding them. I've got a little bead.
Lovely.
Bead, and I'm not sure if that's a button. It's got a little loop, or it could just be some coiled metal, but it looks like it could be a
I think it
decorative button. And then this
Homemade.
button, which has got something on it, but I need to clean it up.
I think it's a livery badge.
Yeah, I will clean that up when I get.
Stag head, or maybe an arm holding a sword, something like that.
I look forward to finding that out. And then just a few bits and pieces, an ink well. And you were saying that is a
Yeah, it's a sheared lip at the
sheared
top.
lip at the top.
Because when they made them, they knocked them clean off the piece of glass, creating a sheared lip. So you know it's Victorian.
Oh, this is pretty. It's a lady with a parasol.
Or a big afro.
Yeah, actually, it could be afro, and some Delft.
Delftware, yeah.
Yeah, which is, I love that. It's beautiful, isn't
It's all
it?
hand
You see
painted,
those
yeah.
brush strokes. Quite a few marbles.
There you go. You finally found your marbles.
I
that
found my
you've been-
marbles, and there's a heavier, perhaps a bit of shot or shrapnel.
Shrapnel or a musket ball. We don't know. It could be either. Let's say musket ball because it's more interesting.
Oh, and there is another ink pot.
We did well for ink pots today.
Yeah, lots of ink pots. So I'm very happy with that. I also found a little catch here.
Yeah.
Little, perhaps for a corset. But I'm very happy with these finds.
Great finds today.
Yeah. No, it's been really good. It's been a great adventure mudlarking with Simon and Matt, and now we are going magnet fishing.
To top it all off.
Yeah, and that is just something I'm even more excited about. Here's a closer look at Simon and Matt's star finds. And first of all, we've got the Roman coin, which we believe is from the reign of Constantius II. Constantius II was Roman emperor from 337 to 361 AD, and this one looks like an example of the fallen horseman. If you look carefully, there is a man stabbing somebody who's fallen off a horse, and I've put a picture of a clearer example. A little bit about the personality of Constantius II. I was reading up on him. Apparently he was a little mean-looking man with swarms of attendants, standing like a statue, not blinking or moving, nor doing anything to remind people he was a man like themselves. He used to paint himself gold and deck himself with jewels during state occasions, and he was very timid and jealous. And now another of Matt's find, the cufflink featuring the profile of Lord Admiral George Rodney, who was one of the leading British admirals in the 18th century. He was born in 1719 and died in 1792. So that's Admiral George Lord Rodney. I think it's that way round. And now for Simon's Charles I Rose Farthing. Charles I was monarch of England, Scotland and Ireland from 1625 to 1649 when he was executed. And Simon has a YouTube channel which is Sci Finds, right?
Sci-Finds. And yeah, all mudlarking videos and underwater detecting videos, things like that.
Great, so do hop on over and see Simon's channel. I'll put a link on the end of this video as well. You're bound to get some pretty quality finds on his channel. Isn't it interesting to see how 3 different finds from completely different eras have washed up on the same stretch of foreshore and found themselves together like that? I can't help wondering what Constantius II, who was from 337 AD, Lord George Rodney from the 18th century, and Charles I from the 17th century would have said if they all had a conversation together. And lastly, before I go, what with this wonderful weather that we've been having this bank holiday weekend, I can't think of a better way at the moment to see the Thames than in a kayak. And the other day, as I had finished a mudlark, I bumped into the London Kayak Company as they were having a little rest from paddling all the way from Chelsea. And so here they are, they're going to introduce themselves, and I know that very shortly I'm definitely going to try out a kayak trip down the Thames. Well, I've had a good lark and it's a beautiful day, and I've spotted a whole bunch of kayaks over here, so I'm going to go and see what these guys are up to. I've always fancied kayaking down the Thames. Hi guys! So what are you up to? London Kayak Company.
We've just taken these boats back from Chelsea. We had a group on Tuesday. We took them from Greenwich all the way up to Chelsea, sent them off, and we brought them all back for the next trip.
Wow, amazing. I've always wanted to kayak down the Thames actually. How long does it take to get from Chelsea to Greenwich?
About 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on the tides. So depending on how strong the tides go. Generally, the water moves at about 4 knots. So
wow, and how many people can you take? How many kayaks have you got?
Up to 14.
14 kayaks?
Well, yeah, no, 14 people. So
no, we had
20 people last week on one trip. But average is about 12, 14.
12, 14.
So about 6, 7 boats.
And what can you see when you're going along? I guess all the sights from in between Chelsea. And what happens when a clipper goes by? Has anybody ever capsized?
Well, we've about 13,000 people over the past few years. And with that, about 30 capsizes.
Wow.
And that's usually people taking selfies and leaning back.
Okay.
Or stag groups not listening, so...
Not listening and drinking.
Wow, it sounds great. Well, I'm definitely going to have a go at that.
Definitely. We take you from Greenwich and go all the way up to Chelsea. You can do some digging in Chelsea.
So how can people get in touch? Have you got a website?
Yeah, London Kayak Company.
Just Google that.
London Kayak Company. What's your names?
My name's Chris.
I'm Richard.
Thanks, Chris and Richard. London Kayak Company. So everyone, don't forget that. London Kayak Company. Get a little tour along the Thames in the summer. Sounds like a fantastic way to do it. I'm going to try it. Okay, cheers guys.
Fantastic.